Hi everybody, this is my first Mirror Cup of the month and it is the Boulder Cup. So the meta has changed a lot since the first time. First time I did do my Boulder Cup, I did take first. And yeah, let's see how this one went. Hopefully it'll help and give you tips on your Boulder Cup coming up this month. So the team's on the side there, you can find a name. And going in, I get the favorable matchup. So these Hydro Cannons are going to charge up super fast. And what I'll do is I'll match her shields. I think I am over tapping quite a bit though. For some reason, my moves are not getting off as fast as I want them to. And I'm getting extra fast moves in. I do match her shields because the Sky Attack still hurts. And I get off my Hydro Cannon. So she does not shield. And I am clicking on that Hydro Cannon and I just cannot get it off. So I do let my Swampert go down and I come into Skarmory to farm up. And I'll take any charge move that she sends out to save my shield. And I'm going to farm the rest up on her. But she does decide to switch out and it is Whiscash. So Whiscash is a counter to Skarmory. But I am able to switch out, take a shield, and move on to my Medicham. Now my Medicham will do work here. I do shield up just to keep this Medicham as healthy as possible. And I am going to Power Punch and build up as much energy as I can with my Medicham. And I get to a second one. And I should be able to take it down with fast moves. Yeah, I got an extra counter in. And let's see what comes out. Skarmory comes out, but my Medicham is so powered up that it literally takes it out just with one counter. So his Bastiodon has come in. And because I am so loaded in energy, I am able to take it down. But for good measure, I do switch out into my Skarmory and because I had a loaded Sky Attack ready, and the Psyshock does not take me out, and I am able to take it down with fast moves instead, so I didn't even have to use my Medicham there. I was a bit worried about Psyshock, so I did want to get out of there too. Okay, going into our next matchup, Swampert versus Skarmory. I win the lead again, and I'm hoping this plays out a bit differently. So I get to my Hydro Cannon before she gets to her Sky Attack, and she does not shield the first one. So I should match that and not shield her one over here. And I get to another Hydro Cannon, so let's see if she shields up. And she does. So I am really trying to, and you see, this time I did get to the Hydro Cannon, so I'm not too sure why last time I didn't get to it. I must have been tapping furiously and adding on fast moves. So I decided to come in with Medicham here. And she brings in her own Medicham. So I will be Power Punching her Medicham and moving into my Skarmory since she used her last shield. So if she did have 2 shields versus my Skarmory now, this could be a winning matchup for her. But it is not. So I do try to store up a little bit of extra energy so I can throw something onto the next Pokemon. So I do waste my shield there. But I do have Medicham still in the back. And it goes down. And I try to get the Sky Attack off and it does not work. So I let him go down. And it's time for my Medicham to start powering up. This little mini game, I'm actually getting better at these excellence. The fighting ones is definitely the hardest one for me. But I find myself always going back to the center, then going out, gets the excellent every single time. So that shield is for good measure, and I'm able to take match number 2. GG's. Next matchup is versus Boulder 1986. a very skilled trainer too. We get the mirror matchup. I can't remember who had CMP here. Looks like I had CMP first round, and I get to it first. And he shields up. So I match his shields, and I shield up too. And I'm trying to get to that Hydra Cannon again. And I do get it again, so let's see if he shields up. And he shields up again. So I match his shield, and now this is a shieldless matchup. I do get to my Hydra Cannon again, and you see, I'm in two minds about it, because now he's going to be able to farm up on me with whatever comes out next, because he does get you this Hydra Cannon, and it should be able to take me out. Oh, it doesn't take me out. I had 1 HP left, but it isn't enough for me to get to my Hydra Cannon. So his Comrie is 1 wing attack on me now. So this is actually a bad matchup for me now, because he's going to get it 1 attack before me every single time. So when this was happening, I was really trying to think, how can I change this up? Because there's no shield, so is he going into my Medicham? It's not going to be the best. But let's see how this goes. So I do get to my next Sky attack. And it's getting pretty low. So he's going to shoot his Sky attack out here. And I am going to switch into my Medicham, because I want to start storing up energy for whatever's in the back. And he does have Medicham. So that switch was crucial for me to actually have any odds in this match. Otherwise, if we both fainted with our Skarmories, he could have got in with his Medicham first, and that would have obviously not been amazing. So I get the X on my Power Up Punch, and it's getting pretty low. Trying to watch my switch clock at all times. And I do get to that Ice Punch. So hopefully this Ice Punch takes him out. And that is good game. I was getting ready to move to my Skarmory to try to take one of its moves, but I didn't have to. Okay, going into our next matchup, Swampert versus Swampert again. So we both went with the same lead. CMP should be different this time though. So he has CMP this time. And I blocked the first one. And he blocks the first one. So I do not like it when my opponent has CMP and we're in a mirror match. So I'm really trying to think, what can I do differently in this game to change the result. So he uses his second shield, I use my second shield, and I try to switch out to Medicham to try to take this charge attack. It definitely does a lot though to me, but I am able to get a few fast moves off. And let's see how it goes. So I get my first Power Punch off, and he'll be able to get his off. And I get my second one off. And he will be able to take me out here with fast moves. So to decide what takes the next charge, I do come in with my Skarmory. So these Power Punches are going to start hurting my Skarmory, as you can see. But I do need to get his Medicham out now. You're going to see how low my health gets here. And his Magnezone. I wasn't even ready for a Magnezone. And I switch out quickly, and I get a Hydra Cannon off onto his Magnezone. And I'm able to take it out. And fast move his Medicham down, and a Hydra Cannon in the back. And it is just enough to take him out, so then I can finish him off with fast moves. That game was very fast paced, and I really enjoyed it. Okay, moving on to the next matchup. GG's, man. Okay, so I lead with Swampert again, and he leads with Medicham. So you'll see his team has counters for counters. So I wasn't too worried though to bring in my Swampert. My biggest plan was, the worst matchup I could have had was Medicham in the beginning. So what I did was I would try to burn a shield and then switch out. So that's what I did, and I'm able to gain a little bit of energy. And this will be a aerial ace, so I do have to shield it up, and I get an ice beam off. So let's see if he shields up, and he does not. So he brings in his Bronzong. So my switch timer just came up. I do get a power up punch off. And I switch out back into my Swampert. I was so close to that Hydro Cannon. I do shield up, because this Hydro Cannon will do a lot to him. And it was a Boulder too, so lucky I shielded that up. And I am able to take his Bronzer down, or his Bronzong down. His Medicham will take me out here. But we are on no shields now, so it is safe to bring in my Skarmory. Let's see if I did that. Yeah, I'm bringing my Skarmory. And I just have to get to one Sky attack and the game will be done. So these Power Punches do hurt. And I am able to get to my Sky attack. So that is GG's for game 1. Okay, so game number 2, I go into Swampert again, and he wins the lead matchup. So I'm going to keep on doing Hydro Cannon till he shields. So I send off my Hydro Cannon. Let's see if he shields up. He does not, he does shield up. And we see him P-tied there. So I didn't switch out, I went for another Hydro Cannon. And I try to switch out again into Medicham. So I do want to keep my Skarmory for later. So I go into the mirror matchup, where he can either choose to switch out, or I can just keep on trying to power up punch, whatever comes out. So power up punch, and I'm able to get to another one before he can get to his move. So he's going to either have to shield up if he wants to send off energy at me. Oh, and that power punch did not do as much damage as I thought it was going to. So I do shield up again though, and I try to finish him down with fast moves. So there we go. So I do get my power punch off onto his Medicham, and I switch out into Skarmory. So debatable if I should have done that. I should have maybe just let my Medicham faint and then come in, but I just don't want his Medicham to be able to get a lot more boosted power punches before any of my Pokemon get through. Able to get to the Sky attack, and it takes him out. And his Medicham does have a Pyro Punch ready, and it is going to do quite a bit of damage to me. I'm trying to get to my switch clock so I can at least take a Pyro Punch from something else, and to use it as a shield, and then I can come back in with my Medicham because it's already powered up, and the counter will take him out. Good game, man. So my next matchup is versus Jackson. I'm 3-0 at the moment, and we both get the mirror. So he does have CMP this round. So I was very surprised that I got to that Hydro Cannon first. But I do see what he did here. And he lets the Hydro Cannon go through, and I shielded up, which was my mistake, because I could not get to the next Hydro Cannon, and obviously he could get to the second one first because he had CMP. So I did let that one go through, and I sent off my Hydro Cannon. But now that leaves me with minimal health. He can farm me up, and he has 2 shields on me now. So 2 shields versus Calmery. I did not feel comfortable with it, so I went into my own Medicham. I probably should have thought this matchup a bit differently, because I can't even make him burn his shields with this matchup, so possibly should have cut my Skarmory all the way up to a Sky Attack, send it off, and then move into Medicham myself to at least burn one of his shields, and then, yeah, but anyway, that's in the past. So we are busy going off at each other with our Pyro Punches, and I am going to have to shield soon. And I do a quick switch into Skarmory to try to farm up a little bit of energy. And I shield here because these Pyro Punches, I'm sure, are going to do a lot of damage. But he does have 2 shields, and it's a Skarmory waiting for me. So I already know this is game over. It was a really well played by Jackson to overcharge on the Swampert, even though there's no piggybacking. He did have CMP that round, and I used one of my shields, and then it messed up the rest of my matchups. So I think that was a really skilled play by him. I'll definitely try to mirror that eventually. So I was trying to switch out there to try and take a Sky Attack onto my Medicham, so I could be ahead of energy, but it did not work. My Sky Attack motion was still going while I was still trying to switch. So anyway, so Swampert versus Skarmory. So I win the lead matchup this time. Let's see what he'll do. So I send out my Hydro Cannon, and I either burn the shield or take quite a chunk of damage, and he switches, and it's a Torterra, so that aids at him, but at least I was ready to switch up, and I am not going to use any energy on this Torterra, and he does get me to use a shield though, because I want to keep this Skarmory healthy, but I farm the rest of it up. It's a farmable matchup, and whatever comes out, I'm going to have to send a Sky Attack. So that's what I do, send my Sky Attack out. And I have another Sky Attack in the bank. And I did not get the excellent on that one. And you'll see our health on our Skarmories are pretty close now. He's a little bit ahead than me though. He will be able to get to his next Sky Attack before me, so I do switch out, and I send off my Hydro Cannon into his Skarmory, and he shields it up, so that's good for me. So I let my Swampert go down, because I'm going to be able to farm up his Skarmory with my Medicham. So he brings in his Gallade. I was not ready for it at all. I send out an Ice Punch. I probably should have powered up Punch first, since he has no more shields, and then gone for the Ice Punch. But I go for my Power Punch now, because I was getting super worried he's going to get to Leaf Blade. And he survives with a slither of health. So I do shield up, and I'm worried about how much energy he has. So I do go into my Skarmory, and he sends off his energy into my Skarmory. So I did try to sacrifice my Skarmory there, and it's versus his Skarmory though, and he ends up taking that win. So that was a good game. That had my heart going. My heart's even going now thinking about it. It was a very close game. Okay, going into our third matchup. He wins the lead matchup again. And what I want to do is I want to burn one of his shields. That's a power punch. I don't know why everyone keeps getting to me before me. Is it the same amount? I don't know. But anyway, I send off my Hydra Cannon. And if he burns a shield, no he doesn't. So I must go to the next Hydra Cannon. So I go to the next Hydra Cannon. If he burns his shield, then I'm going to go into my Medicham. And he does. So I go into my Medicham. And I will take this power up punch. And he brings in his Skarmory. So now I'm going to just keep power up punching his Skarmory. You'll see how much damage a Medicham can actually do to a Skarmory. I wish I had 2 shields though. But yeah, for some reason the beginning matchup didn't work as well as I wanted it to. But you see how those add up. So now I won't even have to get another power up punch. I can actually just finish him with fast moves here. And be ready for whatever comes out next. So I do hit my power up punch because I don't know what's coming and I was very low on health. And he does shield up and I move into my Skarmory. And he comes into his Swampert. So I am frantically clicking that Sky Attack and he gets his charge move off first. So we are both down on shields. So the Sky Attack will still hurt him. And I'm also switch lock, so it wasn't the best play by me. But he does take my Skarmory out, and now whatever I bring in next will be able to farm his Swampert because he has used all his energy there. So I get another fast move off. And his Medicham is also low like mine. And we are able to take that game. So that is the end. That's the final. Thank you, Kyle. That was an awesome game. GG's. Thank you to all the competitors. I love that tournament. And that's how I took 4-0. I hope you guys enjoyed it and can take some notes. Please subscribe, like, and share. And yeah, till next time. Cheers.